What's up, world? What's up, internet? I'm Deanna Jean Pierce, and this is my YouTube channel. I have more discipline for the Church of Union. Why? Because I care, because I'm a spiritual teacher, because I'm a loving being. I have eyes, I have a brain, I have awareness. I'm not stupid. So, if I were running the Church of Union, if I were like the president of the Church of Union, the first thing I would do is lift all bans. Pretty radical, huh? Yeah, it's part of my agenda. I love people with an agenda. If it's loving. If you go into anything with no plan, what's gonna happen? What are you gonna do? Thinking of you, Kamala. Thinking of you. Love you and your agenda, Kamala. The Church of Union needs to master real unconditional love. If you are not aware of what unconditional love is, it's when you love someone without condition. So, it doesn't matter what they do with their hair, the kind of clothes they wear. It doesn't matter where they decide to live, because that is their choice. If they want to live in an apartment, a tiny house, a trailer, a mobile home, a mansion. If someone just decides, I want to live in Italy for a year. Doesn't matter what someone eats. Maybe they're a vegetarian, maybe they're a vegan, maybe they're on paleo, maybe they're on keto. Maybe someone wakes up one morning and they're like, I want to completely change my life purpose and dedicate my life to this because I had an awakening and this is what it is for me now. Doesn't matter if someone has pets or not. Doesn't matter who someone's dating or married to. Politics, what religion they are. If I were running the Church of Union, it would be the religion of love, and all would be welcome. Does that sound familiar to you? It should, because I came up with that tagline. The religion of love and all are welcome. I came up with that. People have purpose all around the globe, all around the world. We're not all gonna live together in the same area. People invented technology so that we could all connect no matter where we live. Now, some people certainly will want to live together to fulfill a certain purpose, like maybe a bunch of people in the church want to finish college and live together while they do that. Or maybe certain people in the community want to save money and get a house together. But that's up to them. If I were running the Church of Union, I would be reaching out to people. Asking why they left, asking why they're not involved anymore, asking what's wrong, what can we do differently? Because there's a lot of people who would love to be in the Church of Union, but who are being cast aside and forgotten. See, I personally don't think that whole thing with Anna Katrina was right. Forcing Anne to take on the name Dan. Why? Why? No one cares. I don't care. Nobody cares. It's their business. It's their life. If I were running the Church of Union, I would let everyone be involved. If you're married, if you're married to someone who's not your twin flame, great, you belong. Do what you want to do. You can do sermons. You can be part of Family Harmony. You can be part of Divine Gaming. You can grow the understanding of the church, because the Church of Union isn't getting to people in time. The Church of Union isn't moving fast enough to reach enough people. And so people are getting married and having children. And so since the Church of Union is so slow and stagnant and not doing its due diligence to get the message out in a timely manner about twin flames, people are finding people to marry. People are having children. And so I would welcome everyone. Come be part of our community. Come be part of our church in whatever way feels good to you. You don't have to donate. You don't have to do anything. Just come and belong. That's how you grow a church, my friends. You bring your friends, your coworkers. You bring your soul family. You bring your biological family. You don't leave anybody out of God's kingdom. I would invite everyone to the weddings. There would be so many live events. There'd be so much music, so many sermons, so many churches, so many babies. See, I'm the type of person, I don't like to waste my time or the time of anybody else. I don't approve of how the Church of Union is running. I don't like it. You have to be called Dan now because that's what I feel like. Fuck you. No, I don't. Go away. Talk about something else. Pick on someone else today. You have to do this, or I don't want you in the community anymore. I don't like this version of the Church of Union. It's so, We could have our own Woodstock. We could have a really cool community where people actually love each other, support each other, talk to each other, connect, real emotions, people crying, people laughing, people taking initiative, inventing things, leaving legacies as they go. If I got to run a church, anything goes, everything goes. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, it's all important, it's all special, it's all holy, it's all relevant. Who cares? If I were running the Church of Union, I would reach out to Anna Katrina and I'd be like, why don't you come back and be coaches and preachers and run your own physical church in your area, help the LGBTQ community? You're awesome. Sorry that we kicked you out. That was dumb. Unnecessary. There's a big difference between haters who want to take down the Church of Union and people who just have different opinions and ideas and want to be their own people, want to be their own leaders. I gotta tell you, having been banned from the church for this long, I see things differently now. I don't like how they're running things. I really don't. My my soul sister, one of my soul sisters, she said something super prophetic a while ago. I don't want to share it. I want her to share it. But there's a lot of people who aren't allowed in the church, kicked out of the church, because they're strong leaders. They're powerful. And the current leaders of the church want control. They want things to stay the same. They don't want to open their minds. They want everyone to eat all the same foods at the same time and live together and go to the bathroom at the same time, and nobody has any original thought. Ugh. I would love it if I could, like, open my laptop every morning and see, like, oh, wow, Jason and Chrissy just moved to fucking Australia. See ya. Don't care. Have fun. Follow your bliss. Oh, this person just randomly did this thing. Cool. No control. Zero control. People thrive when they're unconditionally loved and supported. That's when people thrive. Unconditionally loved and supported. People do things and say things when they're deeply hurt, when they're being left out, when they've been neglected, forgotten, abandoned, shunned. People become different. Because when you join a community and you create all these relationships and you invest your time and your energy and you think you love everyone and everyone loves you, and then you're just thrown out. That sucks. I thought I loved everyone and everyone loved me. Unconditional love means you get to have your relationships. You get to be with your biological family. You get to have your friends. You don't have to sever ties with anything to be part of this church. That's how you ground heaven to earth. Sure, certain relationships vibe out of your life naturally, or sometimes if there's toxic, abusive elements of a relationship, sure, you gotta set boundaries, gotta communicate. But I see people in the Church of Union cutting off relationships with people they should not be cutting off relationships with, because there's nothing but real love there. We could all be having so much fun if there was no control. Man, I can't stand control. And the funny thing is I'm being accused of being controlling by the Church of Union. Ugh. I want people to live where they want to live, do whatever the fuck they want to do, and be accountable to nothing and no one. I want to see people running away with their twin flames, saying fuck you to everyone. I want to see people falling in love, making music, singing, laughing, crying, being happy, loving each other. That's what I want. If I were running the Church of Union, I would never, ever tell anybody, ever, that they weren't ready for something. I would encourage people to get out of their comfort zones. I would never hold anyone back. I would never slow anyone down. I would promote people before they're ready because I believe in them. If I were running the Church of Union, all of the donation money would be voted on. What are we going to do with this money? Are we going to send Carmel to the World Cup to support her athletic ambitions? Are we going to send Dan to see Joel Osteen give a live sermon? That's the kind of stuff I want to do. Are we going to take Maura to a Fish concert and I'll be there with her? If the Church of Union actually spent $500,000 on a Minecraft mod, that's sick. That's fucked. That's not right. It's not an integrity. It's not ethical. Was that voted on by every single person in the church? Probably not. See, I don't like dictatorships. I like democracy. The same people dominate Sunday services years after year after year. Give them their own physical church to run then. Stop dominating. Dan and I have been doing our own Sunday sermons, but we deserve to be supported by the church. You can do a Sunday sermon with anyone. You can do a Sunday sermon with your grandma. You can do a Sunday sermon with your child. You can do a Sunday sermon with your best friend. If I were running the Church of Union, I would create a mega lead system and have a CRM, and I would help people so that people could leave the normal working world, work from home, and sell for TFU full time, calling leads, selling. Because most workplaces are so toxic these days. And there's so much autism awareness. We all need to work from home. We all want to work from home. If I were running the Church of Union, we would all be so much further in our journeys because I would be disciplining people. I would be actually loving people. If I were running the Church of Union, things would change. Things would be super different. But they don't want me in the church. I'm too powerful. And it makes no sense. See, at mine and Dan's current workplace, the CEO of Total Exteriors was like, Deanna, I want you to be so well trained that you're dangerous, you're scary. Don't we all want that? Don't we want Jason to be such a good chef that he's dangerous and scary? You know what I mean by that. We should want everyone to be extremely powerful. We need to lift each other up. Excluding people is a form of bullying, and it's honestly such a dangerous form of bullying. Exclusion is such a deep pain. What bothers me is that when I was in the church, we were all really aware of each other and what was going on with each other all the time. But nowadays, it seems like people don't care about what's going on with each other. We all need to care about each other and take real initiative to resolve problems in the church. The Church of Union should be focused on creating master Christs and gurus and missionaries, not sheeple. Sheeple wait to be told what to do next. True Christs, they take initiative. This isn't the type of Church of Union that I want. Everything is so stagnant. Divine Gaming should have tons and tons and tons of energy behind it. MAP, there's no energy behind MAP. So what needs to happen is we need as many leaders as possible. Because if you're running MAP, that's your full-time job. You can't do anything else. So, like, the husband and wife that run Total Exteriors, that's their full-time life's work. They don't have time to own another company and run that as well. And that's why it's such a successful company. Because you got a power couple heading it. You can't run MAP and run Divine Dish and do a bunch of other stuff. Then nothing's happening. You need to pick one thing and stick with that and really grow that, or you gotta pass that position on to somebody else. The Church of Union needs as many leaders as possible. Everything feels so stagnant. I saw a video pop up today for MAP, and I looked at their YouTube channel. There should be thousands and thousands of videos and shorts. Everything is so stagnant in the Church of Union. Because nobody wants to partner. Nobody wants to communicate. No one cares about my vision and my leadership or my passion. The Church of Union should be a real company where people can buy health care and have a retirement fund and maternity leave, and it should be a real company. But no one's listening to me. I have so much God in me and no one's listening. See, when I was in the Church of Union, I used my power and my leadership to build up other people. To build up other people. I wanted to create more leaders in Christ. So let's do that.